Happy MoviePass Monday. It's me, Mood Pies. And yes, the stock, Helios and Matheson, the MoviePass parent stock, is at an all-time low, kicks off this week at 10 cents a share. The people are raving mad about surge pricing. Most people, I think some people are happy paying more, or at least they're happy paying more because it makes the model more sustainable. But as we're going to discuss in this episode, it's not necessarily helping MoviePass any. So let's talk about surge pricing, which I've mentioned in passing, but let's specifically talk about how it's playing out right now. We're now 3 weeks into the process. We're getting a good deal of the range of the surge pricing. It's somewhere between $2.29 and as much as $5.84, though it's usually between $3 and $4 what people are paying. I think the biggest issue with surge pricing isn't the fact that it makes MoviePass more expensive, because we know that it's coming in it's a mystery box. It is a can of Spam that we're opening up, and we don't know the quality of the meat inside. People do not know how much they're going to be paying for a movie until they're right there, which is something that people are just not used to, this randomness of how much more will I have to pay to see this movie. Surge pricing is something that people are trying to get a handle on when it's happening, why it's happening, where it's happening, because it's a regional thing. It's movie by movie in certain markets. There's a method to the madness that we don't know about. And, of course, MoviePass isn't going to tell us the algorithm, but the unknown factor of it is also making MoviePass less attractive. You do have a case where people are going to a movie and you don't know what you're going to pay. Like if I'm saying, it's Wednesday, I'm going to see a movie on Friday night. Let's figure out how much it is. Then, relative to now, maybe we'll see it now, there's no way for them to compare the prices, whereas every single movie theater in the country has their pricing listed for you to know what you're paying days, weeks ahead of time. So there's the issue of not knowing how much you're going to pay for a movie. There's also the fact that the model itself, so it's $30 what it was last summer. We had 20,000 subscribers. We know $30 as a price point doesn't work. But now we're seeing AMC at a $20 price point with a plan that includes just 3 movies a week or 12 a month. But it actually includes the 3D, the Dolby, the IMAX, all the premium stuff. So there's that in there. Cinemia just recently, last week, lowered the prices by $1 on most of their plans. So you have all these services getting cheaper, or at least AMC introducing a plan that's aggressively priced at a time where MoviePass is saying, if we put out this MoviePass and someone sees 2 surge price movies a month, or maybe even 3, they're already paying more than AMC's plan. So you're getting to a point where the value proposition is being jarred. And this whole plan to go from 3 million subscribers now to 5 million by the end of the year, it's not going to happen with surge pricing. If anything, it's going to be just the challenge will be just keeping to the 3 million people. Because I think, and again, we've seen the CEO of Helios and Matheson and the CEO of MoviePass. They've both been basically talking up the company, as well they should. But they keep saying, hey, look, we know what happens with this $20 price point that AMC is going with. They're only going to attract the heavy users, the people that are going to abuse the system. But MoviePass was the same way, and now that they have surge pricing in, it's going to work almost the same way too, because if you go see 1 movie a month and it's surge price, it's going to be more than if you would have just bought the ticket directly. And I think since we don't have a model on when it happens, it's happened during matinees, it's happened during weekdays, it's happened when a movie's been in theaters for more than a month. And I'm looking at you, Incredibles 2, being surge priced, insane. So there's no method or madness except the fact that MoviePass is losing money, they need to make money, and they're pocketing the surge pricing. This isn't money going to the theaters in any way. So a company like AMC, where the model is, all right, we only have to subsidize so much, and we will probably make that back in concessions. MoviePass just has to pay the full price of the ticket, and they're pretty much screwed, if I can say that. And again, this is something that I'm not being... When I made the video a couple weeks ago, basically talking up AMC Stubs A-List, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, you're a traitor." No, I am not leaving MoviePass. Despite surge pricing, surge pricing is apparently coming to the e-ticketing, which was that one platform that was still sacredly not paying surge price. That's coming in the future. I have no plans not to change that. I have not signed up for AMC Stubs A-List yet, but I probably will sooner rather than later. But I'm just going to have both, just like you can have Netflix and Hulu. There's no reason why you can't have two subscription services to movie services, especially if each one tracks to different ways you do it. One is limited to a movie theater with higher screenings and more open flexibility to see a movie again. The other one is cheaper, but you get more variety of theaters, and now you have the surge pricing element. So my concern right now is MoviePass's ability to stay solvent. And this is a case where my MoviePass Monday video podcast, vlog, video service, is not going to be my last year's Toys R Us Tuesdays. I never had a Toys R Us Tuesday series. That would be ridiculous. But of course, keep in mind that even though the stock is down to 10 cents, record low for Helios and Matheson, it doesn't mean that the company, the MoviePass, is basically going to close down. It's quite possible that there may be a bankruptcy filing at some point if the company's not able to raise money, which is why the stock is going down. But companies outlive bankruptcies. Six Flags, you may have one near you, have gone bankrupt at least once, if not twice. The company's still around. It just, the ownership changes around, things change. Creditors get screwed. So if you're basically letting MoviePass borrow money, or whatever company goes under, you basically have to take pennies on the dollar. But the service itself can continue. I think the point with MoviePass is what will become of the service, whether it's a new parent company or if somehow Helios and Matheson pulls a rabbit out of the hat and finally gets a way to get this $600 million a year that they think that they'll be generating in profits a year from now, which does not make any sense on any scenario. So yes, surge pricing is bad for consumers. We know that. The only people out there that I've seen in news groups that are happy about surge pricing are the people that are saying, hey, maybe this makes the model sustainable. But at the end of the day, it's just MoviePass may as well just bump their price up to 20 or 30. As I know most people would probably say, I'd prefer that and not have to take pictures of stubs and let's go back to the way things used to be. But you can't go back to there. And a couple reasons why they can't go back to, let's just go back to $30 a month, unlimited screenings, people can see repeat viewings, and so be it, is one, MoviePass only had 20,000 subscribers at that point. It's not going to be the same success. And also, you have a case where, beyond the fact that of what it used to be, the whole climate has changed. And now you have AMC with this aggressively priced product. You have Cinema making waves with a cheaper product. It's not the same market. And the third most important reason why MoviePass isn't going to go to, all right, we're just going to screw surge pricing. We're going to go up to $30 a month like we used to, and hopefully we'll keep 1 million of our users, which will be somewhat successful, is that they will only retain the active users, the really heavy users that they don't want. And they've actually made that point in an interview recently talking about AMC at 20. He said, oh, we've tested 20, 30, 40. We know what that's going to do. Only the aggressive people that come see a lot of movies and try to milk the company dry stick around at that point, which is why that $10 plan is going to stick around to the people that go, oh, surge pricing, maybe I don't even see a movie this month, so it doesn't really concern me, or I can go see a cheaper movie. It's sort of getting this culture of people to find cheaper things. But, you know, it's like your favorite buffet all of a sudden started rolling out high premium food items, charging more for the items that used to give out part of the buffet for a little more if you go during dinner time or, during weekdays or, a month after Incredibles 2 comes out. This starts doing those things. It does work on the mind of consumers, which is why MoviePass is going to be harder to stand out from now to the balance of the year. Yes, the stock is down to 10 cents. Yes, this is a record low for a company that was $3 last summer, went up to the 30s when it peaked back in October, September of last year. It's not a good look for any, financially speaking, company right now, but we've known that the company's losing money. But surge pricing doesn't have to be the end of the end of Netflix, the end of MoviePass, but it is something that will definitely slow growth, anger subscribers, and at the end of the day, AMC has come in with this product, and everyone else is going to come in with a product that will rival it and possibly surpass it. And I think that is the issue right now. It is the worst time to be doing what MoviePass is doing, but financially speaking, they have to. They have to justify to their investors that there is a light at the end of the rainbow, a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Right now, it's just trickling gold coins on the way through the rainbow. And I think this is where we find ourselves now, with a stock that has never been lower than it is right now, investors freaking out, and MoviePass subscribers try to figure out what surge pricing is all about. And I think the fact that surge pricing, the algorithm is being kept a secret, is hurting MoviePass. There's no reason to keep this secret. People do not want to know what they have to pay for a movie ahead of time, possibly days ahead of time, not based on some, it's now. Because even surge pricing, Uber and Lyft, which is Uber is where it got its origin from, the surge pricing, you sort of know ahead of time, it's a New Year's holiday, I'm going to pay more here. Not, it's 4 o'clock on a Friday, why would I be paying more? So, yes, it's a rough time for MoviePass. And again, I'm not taking sides here. I want MoviePass to succeed. I don't want to go and create another Toys R Us Tuesday series, which, again, I never created, but just the same concept where I'd be starting a series just a couple months in and boom, the company is kaput. So I hope MoviePass gets it together, but surge pricing is not doing what they want it to do. It is upsetting everyone. It's clearly upsetting the heavy users, but you would think, fine, let them upset them. Let them go to the higher priced products at AMC. But it's also upsetting just the casual users who don't know. It's the mystery meat. It's that can of Spam that you don't know what's inside a few years later after you crack it open. And that's an issue. This is Moon Pies, MoviePass Monday. See us next week. Bye.